Angel Sluer. That's how I'm pronouncing it.
It's like Guile, Sonic Boom, Sonic
Habanero. Oh, anyway,
that's Spanish for the Habanero.
Yes.
Sorry, did I educate you too much, Sonny? Is that?
Yep, it's.
Or is your brain at max capacity?
The Grog Summer House. Okay, back to the Narc character. Okay, there's a. It's in the second stage when they introduce the most busted ass normal enemy in the game.
Yes.
The one that shoots needles of meth at you or drugs. And it does like 3 bars of damage and then you're stunned. And then it can just chain into it. And it just goes like this. Like, you can't see my arms, but imagine like
a machine gun of needles.
Pretty much. Like, just wave your hand and then wave it really fast. And imagine you're throwing out needles of drugs at somebody. Not small needles of drugs, like about a foot long. Yeah, just imagine you go to Subway and you order like sandwiches of drugs.
Think like Arthur and Ghosts and Goblins or Ghouls and Ghosts.
Yeah, with the lance.
In the lance. Yeah. Only drugs.
Yes, and the dude jumps too. He's like, doo-doo-doo. Like, he's like a fucking ninja of drug dealing. Like, they didn't need to make any other enemies in that game, because that dude right there is raw enough. The best thing is, if like he can kill you with those needles, like you run out of life, but you'll still walk around, and then you just drop dead like a few seconds later. I don't know if that's right when you continue or not, but you know, whatever. That game was designed for quarter eating. I have it on compilation. Yeah, lots of those games were.
Simpsons.
Well, no.
Simpsons isn't that bad.
Yeah.
Like, it's definitely designed to be quarter eating, but if you play that game a little patiently, you can beat it legit, like 1cc. It's very difficult. It's definitely on a very
Who's topping Simpsons? Is it Marge?
Worm. I got the worm coming up.
I assume her.
I think the only difference in the characters, other than the team-up stuff, is the range on the moves.
Right.
So I think that would put Marge first. I don't really remember. They're not.
I don't remember.
The end of the story is they're not different enough to pick your character based on that.
Do these characters have stories?
No.
Okay.
He's a
one's a girl, one's
and she kind of just showed up and was like, "Hey, I'm gonna fight."
Because of the black on his top right there, like we could just pretend it's a really pixelated tap out. It just says,
see, yeah, I put that on there and I was thinking about changing the colors, but it actually looks kind of cool, so I just left it. Yeah. Clark needs that, by the way.
Tap out. Oh man.
That's as close as it gets.
Yeah, that's as
to
close
running
as it gets to running 3D.
I just love that it goes all the way from the one turnbuckle to the other.
Too bad you
and then back to the middle.
Too bad you can't follow it up with itself.
Yeah, that'd be epic.
And you can't have running 3.
It wouldn't be the same if it took time to set it up again.
Yeah. Alright, back to quarter eating games real quick. I remember on one of the Midway collections, there's videos for the games on there, and Smash TV's on there. And Mark Turmel says he could beat it with 1 quarter. Like, I would...
Smash TV has some very specific movement patterns that you can do to live. 1cc is still really hard, but I believe it's possible. If you spend a lot of time on the game, I believe it's possible.
I believe it's possible because like some of the speedruns or like games I watch and I see people do things, like just bullet hell games, I guess would be a good example. You see people...
1cc that shit.
Yeah. Or
Hercules bust up.
People have the comments... It's like the boss is probably thinking, how am I missing? Yeah, I don't remember what game I saw. I'm pretty sure it was a cave. It might not have been a cave shooter actually. It was some game that had a lot of purple in it. I think it's on Xbox 360, like a download game. I don't know what it's called, but
Death Smiles?
Probably. Something.
Because that game has lots of purple.
Yeah, there's one game that has lots of purple, and I just remember just seeing the screen just fill up with purple, and like more so than normal. It was just like there was solid purple and some flashing in between, and I was like, how do you get in between that? Like like bullet hells are fun, but like I was looking at that, and I was like, that doesn't even look like it's fun to dodge even, because it's just like it's like I mean, mind you, with like the last boss on the Ultra Death. I don't know. There might have been a mode above Ultra, or whatever it was on that game, but it didn't even look fun to dodge. That's just me though. I mean,
Strikers 1945 to remains my favorite.
Yeah.
It's got like the perfect balance of bullet hell and not being retarded for my taste. Although the second loop gets pretty ridiculous, but I don't care much about it. Usually by the time I hit second loop, I'm like, well, I don't really feel like playing anymore. This is taking a really long time.
But I'm playing one recently that I like a lot. Ketsui. I like that a lot. It's a cave shooter. Like they have like there's a DS version. It's just a boss rush, but it's nice to have like a handheld bullet hell. I enjoy those games. I'm not very good at them at all. Like you see me play.
I haven't really
Yakuza
played
once.
video outside like R-Type.
Yeah. I played it on your Xbox, so I would assume you were there.
Which game now?
Ikaruga.
Oh, right. That's right.
I was like, oh yeah, Ikaruga, I've never played this, I'm playing it. And then Sam was like, what's up, Sonny? I thought you were a bullet hell master. I was like, no. I was like, I've played like 5 before this.
Ikaruga's good. I like it a lot, but at the same time, if you're not going to score rush it, it's really nothing special. If you're going to score rush it, there's a lot of cool stuff in the game, but
yeah, those games.
I'm not good enough to score rush them, and I don't care enough to become good enough at them. Cause like
I don't want to learn patterns that much.
Yeah, well, and especially like after getting good at like competitive games, playing single player games to try and get really good at them just doesn't have nearly the appeal.
Yeah.
Like Street Fighter has really killed my ability to like single player games a lot. I still like a lot of them. It's just.
Well,
Super fucking serious about it.
Yeah, I feel ya. Like that's like the thing. Like I would never try to speed run a game. Like I can go through a game pretty quick, but I don't feel like coming with the route. Like I save more time by doing this or something like that.
And the non-stop practice.
Yeah.
That make me not want to like the game anymore.
Oh yeah. Like and like I'll watch like the Castlevania speedruns. Like I recently just watched Funk Duck's Castlevania 4 run with the commentary. Like, and I remember Travis was telling me, and Travis would tell me at least like with Bloodlines, there's a lot of random shit in that game. Like
there's so much luck involved. Yeah. Like if you pick a bad game to speedrun, wow, you won that.
Yeah.
I didn't think he was even close right there, and then all of a sudden,
well, there's But yeah.